Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Time is the one thing in life that never stops moving. It doesn't slow down, it doesn't pause, and it certainly doesn't wait for anyone to be ready. No matter how much we wish we had more of it, time keeps ticking away, second by second, minute by minute. Every day that passes is a day that will never return. And with each passing moment, opportunities are slipping through our fingers. The problem is, most people don't realize this until it's too late. They think they have more time than they actually do. They tell themselves, I'll start tomorrow, or I'll wait for the perfect moment. But let me tell you something. The perfect moment does not exist. The only time you truly have is now. How many times have you had an idea, a goal, or a dream that excited you, but instead of acting on it, you hesitated? Maybe you doubted yourself. Maybe you thought you needed more preparation. Maybe you were afraid of failure. So you waited. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and before you knew it, years had passed, and you were still in the same place, thinking about what could have been. That's how time works. It moves with or without you. And if you don't take action when you have the chance, that chance may never come again. There are people in this world who had all the talent, all the potential, and all the ability to succeed, but they waited too long. They waited for the right conditions, the right circumstances, the right mindset. But time didn't wait for them, and because of that, they never reached their full potential. The saddest part is, they didn't fail because they weren't good enough. They didn't fail because they lacked intelligence or skill. They failed because they never even started. Think about the people who inspire you, the ones who made a real impact. Do you think they waited for the stars to align before they took action? No. They moved forward even when they weren't ready. They took risks even when they were scared. They understood that the only way to grow, to succeed, to achieve greatness is to take action now. They knew that waiting would only lead to missed opportunities, and they refused to let time slip through their fingers. The truth is, time is the most valuable asset you have. Unlike money, you can't earn more of it. Unlike possessions, you can't replace it. Once it's gone forever. And the most successful people in the world understand this. They don't waste time on excuses. They don't wait for permission. They don't sit around hoping for the perfect moment. They take what they have and they start no matter what. Too many people live their lives as if they have unlimited time, as if they can always start later. But later's not promised. Life is unpredictable and tomorrow is never guaranteed. That's why you have to move with urgency. You have to wake up every day with the mindset that today is your only shot. Not next week, not next year, today. If there's something you want to do, something you've been dreaming about, something that has been sitting in your heart for too long, it's time to act. Because if you don't, someone else will. Someone else will take the opportunity you were too afraid to grab. Someone else will step up while you hesitate. And when that happens, you'll realize that you weren't waiting for the right time. The right time was waiting for you to take action. There is no such thing as too early to start, but there is such a thing as too late. And once you reach that point, there is nothing you can do to turn back the clock. So don't let time slip away while you sit on the sidelines. Get up, take action, move forward, because time waits for no one. Regret is one of the heaviest burdens a person can carry. It lingers in the back of your mind, whispering, reminding you of what could have been. It's not just about the opportunities you missed. It's about the person you could have become if only you had taken action. The truth is, failure is painful, but regret is far worse. Failure is temporary. It's a lesson, a stepping stone, a necessary part of growth. But regret, Regret stays with you. It eats away at you, making you wish you could go back in time and do things differently. The problem is, time doesn't work like that. You can't rewind. You can't undo the moments you hesitated, the chances you ignored, the dreams you let slip away. Most people are so afraid of failing that they never even try. They let fear dictate their choices, convincing themselves that it's safer to stay where they are. But what they don't realize is that in trying to avoid failure, they are setting themselves up for something much worse. Because when you fail, you still have something to show for it. You have experience, knowledge, and wisdom that you didn't have before. Failure teaches you what works and what doesn't. It helps you grow stronger, more resilient, more prepared for the next challenge. But regret teaches you nothing. It only reminds you of what you lost because you never took the risk in the first place. Imagine looking back on your life and realizing that you never took the shot, that you never spoke up when you had the chance, that you never chased a dream that set your soul on fire. That kind of pain doesn't fade. It stays with you, weighing you down, making you wonder what your life could have been like if you had just been bold enough to act. And the worst part, by the time you realize it, it's too late. The opportunity has passed. The door has closed. Someone else has taken the chance that was meant for you. People who succeed in life are not the ones who never fail. They are the ones who are willing to fail as many times as it takes to get where they want to be. They understand that failure is part of the process. They embrace it. They learn from it. They use it as fuel to push themselves further. They don't let the fear of falling stop them from moving forward, because they know that even if they fail, they will still be better off than the person who never tried. Regret comes from playing it safe, from staying in your comfort zone, from waiting for the perfect moment that never arrives. And one day you will wake up and realize that the thing you were waiting for is gone. The time you thought you had is over, and there is nothing you can do to change it. That's why you have to act now. Not tomorrow, not next year, now. Because the pain of failure lasts only for a moment, but the pain of regret lasts a lifetime. Think about all the people who have accomplished great things. You think they never failed? No. They failed more times than they can count. They lost money. They made mistakes. They faced rejection, but they never let it stop them. They kept going. They kept trying, because they knew that as long as they kept moving forward, they would never have to live with the pain of wondering, what if? There is no shame in failing. The only shame is in never trying. The only real loss is in never knowing what you are capable of, because you are too afraid to find out. The only true failure is allowing fear to rob you of your dreams. So don't let that happen. Take the risk. Make the move. Chase the dream. Because failure is temporary, but regret will haunt you forever. The world does not belong to those who sit back and wait. It does not reward those who hesitate, who overthink, or who let fear keep them from taking action. The world belongs to those who are bold enough to chase their dreams, to take risks and to step into the unknown, even when they are scared. It belongs to those who refuse to settle for mediocrity, who push past their comfort zones, and who take what they believe is theirs. Every great success story is built on courage, not comfort. Boldness is the key that unlocks the doors of opportunity, while fear is the chain that keeps them shut. The people who change the world are not always the smartest, the most talented, or the most experienced. But they are the ones who dare to take action. They are the ones who look at challenges and see possibilities instead of obstacles. They are the ones who refuse to let doubt stop them. They don't wait for permission to go after what they want. They don't wait for the perfect moment because they know it will never come. Instead, they create their own opportunities. They make their own luck. They step forward when others step back. That is why they win. Most people let fear run their lives. They fear rejection, so they never put themselves out there. They fear failure, so they never take the first step. They fear judgment, so they keep their dreams to themselves. But what they don't realize is that fear is an illusion. It only has power if you give it power. The moment you choose to act in spite of fear, you break its hold over you. Bold people feel fear just like everyone else, but they don't let it control them. They move forward anyway. And that's what makes them different. That's what makes them unstoppable. There will always be people who doubt you, who tell you that your dreams are too big, that your goals are unrealistic. There will always be people who try to pull you down because they are too afraid to rise themselves. But the bold do not listen to those voices. They do not let the opinions of others dictate their future. They understand that the only opinion that truly matters is the one they have of themselves. They believe in their vision even when no one else does. They take risks when others play it safe. And because of that, they achieve what others can only dream of. Every major breakthrough in history came from someone who was bold enough to challenge the status quo. The greatest inventions, the biggest businesses, the most powerful movements, none of them would exist if someone had not been willing to take a risk. The people who lead, who inspire, who make history are the ones who refuse to let fear hold them back. They're the ones who take chances, even when the odds are against them. The truth is, nothing great ever happens inside your comfort zone. If you want to achieve something extraordinary, you have to be willing to do things that scare you. You have to be willing to face rejection, to make mistakes, to fall and get back up again. Playing it safe will never lead to greatness. Success comes to those who take bold action, who bet on themselves, and who refuse to give up no matter how hard things get. When you look at your life, ask yourself, are you being bold? Are you taking action? Or are you waiting for the right moment? Are you going after what you truly want, or are you letting fear hold you back? Because at the end of the day, the world does not belong to those who wait. It does not belong to those who make excuses. It belongs to those who take action. It belongs to those who refuse to let fear stop them. It belongs to those who are bold enough to go after everything they have ever wanted and claim it.